Hi, long time no see. So I haven't been on YouTube at all. I haven't picked up my camera. I haven't done anything regarding YouTube, looked at comments, nothing in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, definitely since way before Christmas. And it's for a very specific reason. I didn't know if I was ever gonna get on this app again, if I'm completely honest, but I thought about it a lot. I took my break. Obviously, I came back. So I'm back. And I'm back starting with an empties video. So this full year, this is a new year, my first video of 2020. This whole year, I'm going to be doing a low buy. So I don't know if that's like a common term amongst people, but it's very popular in the beauty communities on the internet. No buy is another one. I personally could never do a no buy. I think that it's way too restrictive. It feels like a diet. It feels like guilt waiting to happen. Like there are lots of people that do great with them, but that's just not me. A low buy just makes more sense for me personally because I'm going to have a set budget every month. I have the ability to buy things if I really want them, the ability to repurchase things if I need them, but there's not that pressure of like not being able to buy anything at all, you know? Like I know that it's self-imposed pressure, but I'm a very rigid person, so anyway, my low buy is going to only be applicable to beauty products personally. Like if you're doing a low buy, maybe it applies to every area of your life, but I'm personally trying to declutter my stash of beauty products, skincare, hair care, makeup. I don't really buy like clothes or shoes or accessories or anything like that really often, so I didn't feel the need to impose that on myself for that area. So my goal for this year is really to use what I have to have a lot more empties, which is why I brought it up in this video, because this is an empties video. I'm going to go through things that I have emptied within the last, I don't know, probably 4 months, and hopefully there will be a lot more of these this year, because my hope is that with not buying new things all the time, I will have more incentive to shop my stash and use things that I already have, and hopefully use up things that I already have, because that is one of my beauty sins, is that I buy things and then I don't use them. Okay, let's jump into this. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Way Super Dry Shampoo. This is their newest dry shampoo. I had never used the original. I'd heard bad things. Pretty sure that's why they reformulated it, renamed it, all that stuff, is because their original was not like a fan favorite. But I love this stuff. I love it. I loved it to the last drop. Like I was so sad when it ended. It smells so good. But along with that, the scent of this is very, very strong. So if you have a very sensitive constitution when it comes to scents, if you get headaches or sinus issues easily, this is something you might want to smell before you use. Another thing is that I like to use this at night. So if I'm planning on using dry shampoo in the morning, I will just go ahead and use this at night. In an effort to make it smell less potent. I really don't like being able to smell myself throughout the day. If I use perfume, I prefer subtle. I want it to be like an undertone. I don't want it to be in your face. Like, I don't care if it smells good. I don't want anybody being like, oh, you smell good, because I don't want to smell strong enough for anyone to be able to say that, because I have really sensitive sinuses. I get headaches from scents really easily. So I really don't like it when other people do that. So I try to not do it as well. So when it comes to this, if you use it the day of, your hair is going to smell very strongly of this scent. And it is a delicious scent. It smells really good. But if you're conscious at all of that, just no. If you use this the night before and you sleep on it and it works its magic overnight, in the morning and the following day, it does not smell nearly as strong. I love this. I am currently working my way through other dry shampoos that I have. I have quite a few in my stuff. So once I finish with those, this is definitely one that I will repurchase. I really like it. I love it. Everything from the packaging to the scent to the efficacy. Doesn't leave a residue. It works really well as a dry shampoo. Next is Curology. Yeah, I have been using this forever and I still use it. So my formulation has tretinoin in it. That's like the main ingredient. I don't know what else to say about this. I've talked about it before. I love it. It works really well for me. Definitely repurchased. Did not cancel my subscription. Next is a mini of the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Lipid Peptide Cream. This came in a kit that I bought at Christmas time, and holy wowzers, I love it. I have a full size and I have a backup of the full size because that's how much I love it. This is the richest facial cream moisturizer I've ever used, but it absorbs into the skin really well. I have been dealing a lot with flaking and dryness this winter, like an extraordinary amount of those things. So I've really needed the added nourishment. I am not normally one that would use or lean towards a cream like this, but it has been my savior this winter, and I use it twice a day and I love it a whole lot. It doesn't smell like anything, doesn't have added fragrance. It doesn't break me out. I've been using it for like 6 weeks now. It doesn't break me out. That doesn't mean it won't break you out. That doesn't mean that I'm like a universal example of things that will happen from this cream, but it is so nourishing. Like when the weather started changing and things got colder, I started reacting to my tretinoin again and started flaking, and that is the only cream that has ever in this lifetime stopped me from shedding like a snake when I'm dealing with that. It is so good. Next is not completely empty, but it's pretty much empty, so I'm going to talk about it. It's the Kylie Skin Face Moisturizer. This is a perfectly decent product. I would not say it's amazing. I wouldn't say it's a favorite. It's definitely, it's good. Like it's a very good basic moisturizer, but I think that it's expensive for what it is, and the pump packaging is the worst packaging in the whole world. I hate saying that, but it just doesn't work. Like, I have talked to so many people who've had the same issue. I don't think that it's just mine. I don't think I got a faulty one unless they have lots of faulty units. But like, I have to pump this at least 700 times to get anything to come out of it. So I've already pumped all the air out, so there's like actually product right there, and I don't want to waste it. But just trust me when I say that that is an issue that I have had with this. I do think it's a little bit expensive for what it is, but if you're just looking for a very basic, like lightweight but cream moisturizer, if you have dehydrated skin, this is something that's probably good for you. This would not be good for like the driest of skin types because it's really not heavy, but it's not gel based. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a perfectly decent product, but I hate the packaging. I won't repurchase it just because I think that it could be at a better price point. If this packaging actually worked, I think it would be excellent for travel because it's so lightweight. It's thin. It's got a lid on it. It's got a secure lid on it, so I don't think it would leak or anything like that, but it just doesn't work, which is disappointing. Next is nasty. Next is Honey Butter from Pharmacy, the Honey Butter Body. I'm sorry, Honey Butter is the lip product. I actually loved this. This is like a less thick body butter. It works so well. It blends into the skin really easily. It smells really nice. It smells like honey. If you don't like honey, you probably wouldn't like it. But I love this. I love Honey Butter, the lip balm. So I really thought that I would love this too, and I was right. I have too many body creams right now, but this is one that I would repurchase for sure, just because of how easy it is to use. Most body butters are like in tubs. I have really dry body skin during the winter, so I need something thick and heavy. And this is heavy enough and nourishing enough without being so thick. I love that it's in a tube. It's very convenient, mess-free. You know, obviously it takes a little bit more effort to blend in than say like a really lightweight lotion because it is a body butter. Like, that's, I don't know, you should not expect any type of body butter to be like effortless to blend in. Like, it just blends into the skin immediately. I've never used any product like that was actually like super nourishing, but this is really good. Next is the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray. This has been in all my Empties videos that I've ever made because I love it so much and I continuously repurchase it. I don't have anything new to say about it. It's flexible. It smells really nice. It is light enough to where you can like touch your hair when you use it, but it is strong enough to where it actually holds curls. I love it. I love, love, love. Next is the Way Body Cream. This is the most excellent summer and fall body cream out there. I would not say that this is perfect for the winter. It's not super nourishing. It's pretty lightweight. It smells so, so good. I need this again for the spring and summer because, you know, in those times my skin is not so needy, and I can use something that's just nice and not, you know, heavy duty. And this is that for me. If you have normal body skin or your body skin's not dry at all, this is something you could use year round. Definitely recommend that you smell it. I also think that it made my skin really, really soft when I was using it because every time I was around my parents, they would like touch my arms and be like, wow, you're so soft. And I really think that this is why. I love this. It smells like the ocean and happiness, and I really, really like it. Next is the Paula's Choice Gentle Touch Makeup Remover. I used to love this, And then I found Glossy Milky Oil. Paula's Choice is great. I love Paula's Choice. I love so many of their products, but this for me is just not as good as it possibly could be. So this is a makeup remover. I use makeup remover to remove my eye makeup because I have really sensitive eyes, and I just find that this takes a lot of effort to remove my eye makeup. I used to think that it was effortless, and then I found one that I liked more that is truly effortless, and I realized that this one really isn't. So that's I will not be repurchasing this, unfortunately. I really hope that they come out with some more makeup removing options this year. That's just my personal hope. But yeah, this is perfectly decent, but it's just not my favorite. Next, I actually have two of. It's the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I don't even feel like I really need to talk about this one either because I rave about it all the time. It's like the best product for congestion, blackheads, preventing acne, just generally speaking. I have two backups of it, not including one that I actually have open now. So I actually have 3 bottles of this in my possession that have product in it. That's how much I like this. And yeah, I don't think I could live a life without this, if I'm being completely honest. Next is Glossy Milky Oil. This is what replaced the Paula's Choice makeup remover for me. This came out last year, and I've gone through probably 3 bottles of it. This is like the best eye makeup remover that I've personally ever used. It truly feels effortless. I don't feel like I have to tug on my eyes or like, you know, extend a whole lot of effort to melt off my makeup. Like it feels like it takes no time at all. It doesn't have a scent. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It is just really good, and I definitely will repurchase this. I haven't yet, but I need to, like as soon as I finish doing this, I really need to. Next is the Tarte Micellar Magic. I did not like this, and I will not be repurchasing it. I don't know. I think I thought, oh look, here's another Glossy Milky Oil. So I think I actually have 3 empties of this, and I think one's in my closet. So just pretend that that's 3 bottles. Anyway, I didn't like this. I think I thought I liked it when I first started using it, but I went through this entire bottle in 7 days. It is a perfectly decent, like, micellar water. It removes makeup decently. It's fine, but it's way too expensive to only be able to be used for a week. Like, that's just ridiculous. If this was like triple the size, maybe I'd repurchase it. And another thing is I hate this applicator. So every time I would go to use it, it would just spray product everywhere. I would use like my reusable cotton pads on it, and it would just squirt out the sides. It was horrible. So yeah, I will not be repurchasing this. It's decent. If you wear basically no makeup at all, so you don't really need a lot of product, this would probably last longer for you, and maybe you'd like it. But for me, I wear decent makeup most days, so I need something a little bit more long lasting. Next is Tarte Found Sealers. I have 2 empty ones, and I'm about to empty another one. This is my favorite foundation. It's hydrating. It has a very natural finish. I'm wearing it right now. This is the one I continue to go back to. I actually even like this more than my Chantecaille Future Skin. I just love the finish of this. I love how easy it is to use. I love the coverage. It doesn't have like a super high coverage, but the coverage that it gives is really natural and really luminous, and I really, really, really like it. If you're someone that has oilier skin or combo skin, you will need to powder this, but I think that it has good longevity. I really like it. I mean, I've continued to repurchase it, and I'm going to repurchase it again. That's how much I like it. Next are a whole bunch of First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleansers. I really love this cleanser. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have a lot of cleansers on my hands that are open, but I do really like this, and I've really liked this for a long time, actually. It's not stripping. It has a good pH. It's just an extremely decent concealer. It's an extremely decent cleanser. I love it. Another Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray. Volition Beauty Celery Green Cream. I love this cream. This is one of my absolute favorite spring summer creams. It's lightweight, but it's hydrating. It makes my skin feel plump and luminous and beautiful. I freaking love this cream, like so much. Next is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Body Wash. I really like this, but I don't think I am going to repurchase it. I can't really tell you why. Like, it smells really good, but I feel like the scent does not linger, so it's one of those things where, like, yeah, I enjoy it while I'm using it, but I also feel like it doesn't really nourish the skin or anything. It just, like, it smells really good. It does clean my skin, but I just have others that I prefer that are cheaper, and that's really all there is to it. Like, this is a really nice product. If you're feeling luxurious and you want to treat yourself, this is a really nice one, but it's just not one that I feel is practical to use every time you take a shower because, I mean, it's pretty expensive for a body wash, but also like the scent is the main draw to it, I think, and the scent doesn't really linger. So if you're going to use this and you want to smell like that, you need to follow up with Boom Boom Cream. Next is the Nubian Heritage Indian Hemp and Haitian Vetiver 24-hour deodorant. This is one of my favorite deodorants. So I use natural deodorants, and the two that I love most are Mega Babe and this one. This smells so good. It smells so, so good, and it actually works really well, and it doesn't irritate my armpits. I love. Next is Perk Up from Amica. I don't even feel like I need to talk about this. This is a really great dry shampoo. I have backups of this all over the place. It doesn't leave a residue. It doesn't have a super strong scent. It smells nice. It smells lovely. Smells clean. It's just so good. It's like a cult favorite for a reason. I have two empty Proteinies. This is my favorite spring, summer, fall moisturizer. It makes my skin feel like it looks the best. Like, my best skin days are accompanied by Proteini. I don't know how else to explain it. It has peptides in it. It's really nourishing. It provides long-lasting hydration for, you know, normal combo oily skin types. It's very lightweight, but it's nourishing. It's just a beautiful product. I have continued to repurchase this and will continue to repurchase this because I love it that much. Next is the Headstrong Intense Hold Hairspray from Amica. This is not my favorite hairspray. It is great for, like, you know, if you've got like a pageant or a dance or a wedding or something that you really don't want your hair to move, this is great for that. But for like everyday wear, I prefer something flexible. I prefer something with less strong hold. And so I tend to lean on Fluxus, which is what I'm using right now, or like the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray, just because I don't need something that's this strong. This really is a really strong hold hairspray, so it'll keep all those flyaways back. It will keep your updo up while you're dancing on a dance floor or something. So this is nice to have on hand for those type of events, but this is not an everyday hairspray. First Aid Beauty Conditioning Eye Makeup Remover. Again, like, I like this. This is decent. It works well. I think that it's good. It's one that I would consider repurchasing, but Glossy and Milky Oil is just better in my opinion, so I will not be repurchasing this. Next is the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser from Crave. Definite repurchase always. I love this cleanser. I have one open right now. I already had a backup when I ran out of this one. It is one of the best cleansers in the game, period. I love Crave. All of their products are excellent. This in particular has a great pH. It's gentle. It is suitable for all skin types, and it's just really good. Next is the Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream from Drunk Elephant. I think that this is such a solid eye cream. Anyone can use it. It's super buttery, super velvety. It feels amazing on the skin. It's just nourishing enough. It doesn't pill. It definitely improves moisture levels and all that stuff over time and improves the look of your eye areas. It's just a really good eye cream. I absolutely love it. I have one open right now that I'm using. I've been using this forever. I love it. Next is a 10% Oleic Acid Booster from Paula's Choice. People ask me all the time if I still recommend this, and I totally do. I am not using this right now, and you will not see it in my routines because my Curology has 10% oxalic acid in it, and I do not want to overdo it. But I think that this is one of the most underrated ingredients, especially for people who have acne-prone skin. This helped me so much with clarity and preventing breakouts when I didn't have oxalic acid in my Curology blend. I will always use some type of oxalic acid product because I just think that it's one of the best ingredients. So do I recommend this? Absolutely. Definitely give it a try. I don't think that it's harsh. I think that pretty much any skin type can use it. Next is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is like a little one. I feel like I emptied a big one, but I don't have the tub, so I love this stuff. It smells amazing, but I don't feel like it like does anything beyond that. I mean, yes, it is a lotion. It moisturizes the skin, but like it claims to firm the skin and help with stretch marks and stuff like that. And I haven't seen any results in that area. I think that it's a really nice, really luxe body cream that smells really good, and it's one that I have on hand pretty much at all times for those moments when I want to smell really nice before I get into bed. But I don't feel like it does a lot of what it says it does. Not to bash them, like I love Sol de Janeiro, I love their products, I think they all smell amazing, but yeah, I literally only use this because it smells really good. It does moisturize the skin. It's not enough for me in the winter. It's great during the spring and summer, but like the main selling point for me is that it smells amazing. Next is Drunk Elephant's Lippy Balm. This is like my favorite lip balm. I have it in my bag all the time. I have one in my vanity and one in my handbag. That is where they live. It's one of the most nourishing lip balms I've ever used, and it actually like improves my lips over the course of time, as opposed to most lip balms that just like give you temporary relief. And that's it. This was really long. I probably should have split it into 2 parts, but I didn't, and here we are. So I'm glad to finally have all of this stuff done, because I've had these sitting around for a while and I've wanted to get rid of them. If you have any questions about these products, anything that I didn't cover, feel free to let me know down below. I would love to hear what your goals are for this year in terms of like consumerism and what you're buying. And I'd also like to hear about what you've emptied recently and whether or not you'd repurchase it or recommend it. Maybe it's something I've never tried that I should put on my list for things to try when I'm mindfully choosing what I buy this year. Okay, thanks for watching. Sorry I disappeared for a really long time. Can't promise I'll never do it again, but I won't do it for a while. I'll see you all later. Bye. Have an excellent 2020. I hope your year's going well so far. I forgot, we're already halfway through. So yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.